Hello, everyone, and welcome to the class. My name is Audrey, and today we'll be having another vocab lesson about idioms, okay? So we've been having an idiom series for the past couple weeks, different idioms that are common both in formal speech and informal speech. So most of these idioms that we're going to go over today are more common in maybe informal speech. Okay, so some of them you might be able to use formally, but for the most part, they are more commonly used in informal speech. Okay, so this class is good for all levels, from beginner to advanced. Hopefully, it will be useful for you and you'll learn something new, even if you do know some of these idioms. Okay, it's always good to review. Let's see who we have here. We have MJ. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine. How are you?
Great, nice to see you. Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Germany.
Okay, perfect. And how have you been today? How many classes have you done today in Verbling?
This is the second one.
Okay, very good. It's nice to have you in class. And for those who are waiting on the outside, most of you know, but I will say again about Verbling Premium. Okay, so if you're interested in being able to join a class early, you can look at Get Reservations in the top of your screen. And there are several different ways that you can get reservations. But one of them is to become a Verbling Premium member. So be sure to check that out, and maybe it will be a good option for you. Okay, so in just a few moments, everyone will be able to join the class. So it looks like we're open now. Go ahead and join, and we will get started with our introductions and with the lesson. Okay, if at any time you need to explain something or repeat something, feel free to let me know. I know sometimes it can be hard. Sometimes we speak fast, but just let us know and we will try to help you. Okay, so welcome everyone to the class. It's wonderful to see you. We will get started quickly with our introductions and go into our lesson because we want to have time to practice using these idioms in conversation. So let's go first to, we have Anil. How are you? Make sure you have your microphone turned on. So you might need to unmute your microphone, the button right above the Verbling chat. Okay, we'll come back to you, Anil. Next, we'll go to Cesar. How are you? Are you with us, Cesar?
Hello? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this? I can't see who it's coming from.
I'm from in Colombia.
Okay, very good, Cesar. You're from Colombia, and in what part of Colombia do you live?
I'm from Colombia.
In what part?
Mm, no entiendo.
In what city do you live in Colombia?
I'm the city in Santander.
Okay, is that your city?
City in the Santander.
Okay, it's kind of hard to hear you as well, so maybe your microphone is a little bit quiet, but maybe I'll come back to you when you turn up your microphone, okay?
Okay.
Okay, very good. Next we have Janice. How are you?
I'm fine. You?
Great, nice to see you. Where are you from?
I'm from Turkey.
Okay, very good. Can you pronounce your name for me?
Dennis.
Okay, Denise.
Yeah.
Okay, very good, very good. And let's go next to MJ. Can you introduce yourself? Are you with us, MJ? Your microphone might be muted. Hopefully you're still here. Okay, we'll come back. Next we have Mina. Hi, Mina. How are you?
Hey, Miss Audrey. How are you?
Great. It's nice to see you. Tell us where you're from, Mina.
Hey, guys, I'm from Egypt.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Next we have Nasser.
Yes, hello.
Hi, nice to see you, Nasser. Where are you from?
I'm from Yemen.
Okay, great. We have, let me see, Raul. How are you, Raul?
I'm good, and yourself?
Great, nice to see you. And where are you from?
I'm from Santiago de Chile.
Okay, perfect, perfect. I'm meeting a lot of new faces now. This is not my usual time to teach, so a lot of you are new to me. So it's wonderful to meet all of you. Okay, very good. Next we have Ricardo.
Hello, Audrey.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thanks. And you?
Great. Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
Okay, very good. So it should be Ricardo then.
Yes.
Okay,
Ricardo.
perfect. Perfect. And in what part of Brazil do you live?
São Paulo.
Okay, very good, very good. And next we have Wonderson. How are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine. And you?
Great, it's nice to see you. So Wonderson,
Yeah.
tell us where you're from.
I'm from Brazil.
Okay, great. And how far away from Ricardo?
Some kilometers. I used to live in São Paulo, but now I live like 500 kilometers away.
Okay, quite far then. Okay, very good, very good. So we are going to go ahead and get started with our idioms lesson. While we're going through it, be sure to be asking questions if you don't understand something, and we will try to answer those for you. And for those of you who may be more advanced and may understand them a little bit better, you can try to answer some questions that your classmates have. Okay, so I will put the screen up in just a moment, and I'll also be sure to post links in the Verbling chat and in the Google chat as well. So just let me know if you have any trouble accessing the link or seeing the presentation. Okay, and if you want to keep my screen up, you can just click the image of my screen at the bottom and it should stay up. Okay, so we'll start first with Anil. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Would you like to introduce yourself first?
I have no idea.
Sorry, can you say again?
I have no idea. I am beginner. I don't understand all of them. I am listening to you.
Okay, okay, that's fine. Can you tell us where you're from?
I am from Turkey.
Okay, perfect, perfect. So starting with this one, to level the playing field. To level the playing field. Would you like to read it for us, Anil?
Yes. Your team has one less player than ours, so you can start early to level the playing field.
Okay, perfect. To level the playing field. Have you seen this before, Anil? Do you know what it means?
Which one?
To level the playing field. This is an idiom or a phrase. Do you know what it means to level the playing field?
I don't know. I don't sure.
Okay, that's okay. Can somebody in the class, maybe who has heard this before or looking at the example, tell us what it means to level the playing field? Does anybody have a guess?
Play hard.
One more time, Mina.
Play hard. Increase your efforts.
Okay, so let's think about the example. Your team has one less player than ours, so you or your team can start early. Because they have one less player, they get to start early. And by doing that, it levels the playing field. So, any idea about it?
Maybe to make balance.
Right, exactly. To make balanced or to make equal. Okay, exactly. So there might be some sort of unfairness, but something has to be done to level the playing field or to make it equal. Okay? Very good. And this phrase, to level the playing field, is not only used in sports, as in this example, but it can be used when anything is made equal or even. Okay? We use the term or the phrase to level the playing field. Are there any questions about this one?
No.
Everybody understood okay?
Yeah, now it's clear.
Yes.
Okay, great. So let's go to the next one. And of course, we will review at the end of class. Hopefully, we'll have plenty of time to review. Okay, so the next one we have is off the record. Off the record. And we have Cesar. Would you like to read this one for us?
Ready?
Yes, can you read this one off the record?
Off the record. Off the record, can you tell me the real reason why you decide to leave your job?
Okay, very good. That last part, why you decided to leave your job.
Okay.
Okay, very good. So what does it mean off the record? Do you know, Cesar?
See?
Do you know what it means off the record?
Ready?
The phrase off the record, have you seen it before?
Is
Okay, maybe we will go to somebody else. Does somebody else know what it means off the record?
Don't announce this part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so maybe to not announce it. What else could you say?
Privately.
Right, something private. Something you don't announce or something private. So you can say off the record, can you tell me the real reason why you decided to leave your job? Okay, it means you're going to keep it private. Okay, very good. So this can be used in a formal setting. For example, maybe if you're a journalist, you can say off the record, can you give me some information about this person? So it can mean either in a formal setting or something that you're just going to keep private. That's what it means off the record. Any questions? Okay, I hope it's clear. So let's go to the next one then. Next we have to go out on a limb. To go out on a limb. And let's see who we have. Denise, could you read us this one?
To go out on a limb. Henry went out on a limb when he asked his boss for a 25% raise.
Okay, great. So what do you think it means, Denise, to go out on a limb?
try to impossible, maybe.
Okay, you're on the right track. Maybe to try to do something impossible.
Yeah, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Okay, similar to that. Any other ideas?
You tell your opinion.
Not to tell your opinion necessarily. You could tell your opinion, but more generally, what does it mean to go out on a limb? Any
Say
other
something
guesses?
different.
Okay, maybe. So to go out on a limb is to do anything sort of risky, something risky. So a 25% raise is quite a significant raise. He went out on a limb or decided to do something risky when he asked his boss for a 25% raise. Okay, so it could be something that might not be very likely to happen, but he went out on a limb. Um, he risked something or took a chance. Okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, very good. Any questions about this one, to go out on a limb?
Can you explain in
Make sure if you have some noise coming from your microphone that you mute your microphone so everybody can hear, okay? Can you ask again, Anil?
can you explain limp means?
Yeah, does anybody know what a limb is?
Limp.
Your arm and legs.
It could be your arms and legs. You could call those limbs. What they're referring to here is actually a limb of a tree limb. So it's like a branch on a tree. Okay, so a limb is a part of a tree, and if you think of that, you can kind of imagine where the phrase comes from. So to go out on a limb, maybe to climb out on a tree branch. It's something that's kind of risky. You're not sure if it's safe or not. Okay, so that's what it means to go out on a limb, literally. Okay?
Okay.
Very good. Let's go to the next one. We have to pig out, to pig out. And MJ, would you like to read this one for us?
To pig out. Patrick usually picks out at the Chinese buffet, but he wasn't feeling very hungry today.
Okay, very good. So what do you think it means to pig out? He usually pigs out at the buffet, but today he wasn't feeling very hungry. What could it mean?
It means he eat everything in that buffet.
Right, exactly. So to pig out would be to eat a whole lot or to eat everything at the buffet. Okay, exactly. So to pig out or to eat way too much, as we see in the chat. Okay, very good. Any questions here? Any questions about usage? Okay, very good. Let's go next to Mina, to pipe down. Can you read us this one?
Sure. Pipe down. There are people trying to study in the library.
Okay, perfect. So what do you think it means to pipe down?
To stop making noise. Be quiet.
Exactly, to pipe down, to stop making noise or to be quiet. Okay, so this may not be, it's not very rude, but it's also not very polite either. So it's somewhere in the middle. You might be irritated with somebody and you can say pipe down or be quiet. Okay? Very good. Any questions about this one? Okay, let's go next to raincheck. We have raincheck. And Nasser, could you read this one for us?
Yes. Rain check. Sorry, but can I get a rain check on our plans tonight? I have to work.
Okay, great. What do you think it means, raincheck, Nasser? Have you seen this before?
No, I haven't seen it before, but what I understand as if he asked for excuse or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so can I get a rain check on our plans means he can't attend whatever plans they had that day. Okay, and what else about it? What else about the rain check? Does anybody else want to add something?
It means change the plan for other days.
Right, exactly. So not only do you not want to do it or you can't do it one day, but you want to reschedule it to another day. Okay, exactly. So it's something like postponing your plans or your event. Okay, where do you think this phrase comes from, rain check?
Maybe you was about to go out, and it rains, so you bob your head out of the window to check if it's raining or not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so maybe if it's raining, it might cancel your plans that you had. So you say, can I get a rain check, or can we do it another day when it's not raining? However, we use this phrase for even when rain isn't the reason why it cancels our plans. Okay, perfect. Any questions? Make sure to ask questions if you don't understand, but I'm happy that you're understanding. At least I hope you're understanding, right? Yes. Okay, I hope everyone is understanding. Maybe you're just quiet today. So let's go next to get off scot-free. To get off scot-free. And we have Raul. Would you read this one for us?
To get off scot-free. Even though he was guilty, the rich man got off scot-free from the murder charge.
Okay, very good. So what do you think it means to get off scot-free?
It means when someone is guilty and the judge say no, you're not guilty, so you can leave now, you are free. That means it's like a cheat in the justice, something like that, or something like because he has too much money, so he can do whatever he wants. That was the reason because he going scot-free. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so you're on the right track. In this example, you're exactly right. He was convicted, or even though he was guilty, he was not convicted of the crime. So he got off scot-free, meaning that he didn't have to have any punishment or pay any fine or anything.
But this phrase we need to use with the rich man, with people who has a lot of money, or we can use with any person?
We can use it with any person. This is just the example we had was with a rich man. However, you can use it with any person who is found to be, maybe who doesn't have to pay any penalty for their actions.
Okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good question. Any other questions?
No.
Is it similar to get a slap on the wrist?
Yeah, it is similar. I'm glad you remember that one, Wanderson. To get a slap on the wrist is to get. Sorry, to get a slap on the wrist is to get a small punishment. Okay, and to get off scot-free is to have no punishment. Okay, do you understand? Please try not to mute people, Susan. Go ahead, Wanderson. Did that help?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, great. Any other questions? Okay, let's go to the next one then. We have to sit shotgun. To sit shotgun. And Ricardo, could you read this one?
Okay. To sit shotgun. The children always fight about who will sit shotgun on long trips. I think is to sit near the window.
Okay, yeah, it could be to sit near the window, but it's a specific seat. Which seat is it?
In front, right to the driver.
Exactly. So to sit shotgun is right next to the driver, or we also call it the passenger side. Okay, so it means that specific spot next to the driver. We call it shotgun. Okay, any questions about this one?
Teacher?
Yeah, go ahead.
But we can use it metaphorically to sit shotgun.
For example,
someone who always make a hasty decision or something.
okay, it's usually used to refer to the seat next to the driver. So somebody who's sitting shotgun is sitting right next to the driver. You could use it metaphorically to say maybe they're sitting shotgun in a particular situation. So they're not in control of it. Somebody else is the driver.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that might be how you can use it metaphorically.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Any other questions? Where do you think this phrase comes from, to sit shotgun? It's kind of unusual. It seems a little strange that shotgun means the seat next to the driver. Does anybody have any ideas?
I think it's Ward, the Jeep on Ward. You have the left side the driver and the right side with the shotgun. Something like that.
Mm-hmm. I'm not exactly sure where it came from, but I think it's something like that. A lot of times, maybe in war, or even just people who like to go out shooting, they'll keep their shotgun in their passenger's side or in their passenger's seat. So to sit shotgun is to sit where the shotgun usually is. I'm not sure. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. I don't know. Okay, but it's interesting to think about because maybe that can help us to remember these phrases. Very good. Let's go to the next one. And next we have something fishy. Something fishy. Wanderson, could you read this for us?
Yes, something fishy. I knew there was something fishy about that lawyer when he didn't provide all his information.
Okay, very good. So what do you think it means? Something fishy.
Maybe something wrong or seeming dishonest.
Right, exactly. Something wrong or something that seems not quite right. Okay, yeah, so something fishy, something that seems a little strange. Any questions about this one? Okay, let's go next to spitting image. Spitting image. And we have Anil, are you there? Okay, we'll go next to Cesar. Are you there? You might need
Sorry.
to unmute your microphone, maybe.
Sure, read it.
Yes, sure. Can you read this one? Spitting image.
Speeding image. Larissa in the speeding imaging of the monster.
Okay, very good. Larissa is the spitting image of her mother. So what do you think it means, spitting image? Do you know, Cesar?
The repeat.
Yeah, who can help us out? What does it mean, spitting image?
She's totally like her mother.
Right, exactly. It may not be personality, but in appearances, she is completely identical to her mother.
Can I ask something?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah. This is like phrase or verb or slang?
Well, the best word to say is idioms or phrases. They're not phrasal verbs. Some of them might be verbs, but the best thing to say is an idiom or a phrase that we use commonly in conversation. So they're not really slangs because they're used both in formal and informal speech, but they are phrases. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Very good, very good. So a spitting image is someone who looks very close to someone else. Okay, very good. Any other questions? Okay, let's go to the next one. We have the ball is in your court. The ball is in your court. And we have Janice. Could you read this one?
Sure. The ball is in your court. I've done everything I can, but the ball is in your court now if you want the job.
Okay, very good. What do you think it means to have the ball in your court?
I think it's up to your effort.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, exactly. So it's up to you. It's up to you to make it happen. Okay, perfect. So in this example, the person who's speaking has done everything he or she can. The ball is in your court. It's your decision. Okay, very good. Any other questions? Ahmad, in the chat, we see it's your choice. That's a good another way to say it. Your choice or your decision. Or it could be that it's up to you, as Denise said. Okay, very good. We have a couple more left before we review. The first one is to steal someone's thunder. To steal someone's thunder.
¿Le traigo algo? ¿No?
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and mute you, Raul, just because there's some noise, but you can unmute yourself when it comes to you or when you have something to add, okay? So we'll go next to Mina. Mina, would you like to read this one?
Sure. To steal, Katie worked so hard for the company, but her boss always stole her thunder.
Okay, perfect. So have you seen this one or is it new for you, Mina?
It's new.
Okay, great. So looking at the example, she worked so hard, but her boss always stole her thunder. What do you think it could mean?
Stole her efforts.
Mm-hmm. Right,
or her
right,
property.
right. So she did all the hard work and he stole her thunder, or maybe stole the spotlight, you could say.
Yes.
So he took the credit for her work. Okay, and very good, very good. So maybe another way you could say it is to take the attention. Any questions here?
I don't understand one thing. Kathy's boss gave her that she deserved or didn't give?
In this example, her boss maybe took the credit for what she did. So Katie was the one that was working hard, but the boss took the credit for her work.
Okay.
Okay, very good. Any other questions? Okay, and next we have this one. It's a little long. I hope you can see it. It's a little bit longer than the slide, but I'll scroll down. Okay, like chickens with their heads cut off. Kind of a strange one. Let's see. We have Jose. Welcome to the class. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Great, nice to see you. Would you like to read this example sentence for us?
Like chickens with their heads cut off. There is a 15% of sale and the more. Everyone is running around like chickens with their heads cut off.
Okay, very good, very good. So what do you think it means, Jose, to run around or to be like a chicken with its head cut off?
I don't know.
Have you seen it before, Jose?
I don't know.
How would you imagine that people would be like in the mall if everything was 50% off?
Maybe they
Any ideas?
buy
Go ahead.
something same and wear the same things.
Okay, not exactly like they're wearing the same things. Any other ideas?
For me, it means like for me it's like Christmas time. Like every people is crazy to try to buy some present or some gift because it's cheap when they make sales off or discount in the products.
Mm-hmm. Right, exactly. So they might be running around crazy or frantically. Okay, exactly. So to be like a chicken with their head cut off. They're moving around very quickly. They don't know where they're going, maybe. They're too excited. Okay, very good, very good. Any questions here? This one is a little bit easier to see where it comes from, and it's kind of a grotesque idea. But if you do cut a head off a chicken, sometimes their body moves without their head on it. Okay, so this is where this phrase comes from. Their body is still moving, but they don't have their heads, so they don't know where they're going. Okay, very good. So that was all of our phrases, I think. Now we're going to go back and review them. So if you're worried you might not remember the ones that you learned, hopefully this will help you to remember them a little bit better and to understand them better as you use them in a sentence. Okay, so the first one that we went over was to level the playing field. To level the playing field. So I'm going to ask that you try and come up with your own example sentence using this phrase to level the playing field. And we'll go to Nasser. Could you think of an example sentence?
Okay. Maybe I asked him to give me $100 to level the playing field. As if I spend more money in the last day or something.
Okay, very good. So maybe something was unfair in the match or in something, and you asked him to give you $100 to make it even or equal. Okay, very good. So that's what it means to level the playing field, to make it even or fair for everyone. Okay, let's go to the next one. And of course, if you have any questions about these, just stop me, ask me, or ask your classmates who are giving the examples. So next we have off the record, off the record. Raul, would you give us an example using this one?
Yes, sure. Go to talk with a friend like, hey, Marcos, this will be off the record, but I'm in love with that girl.
Okay, perfect, perfect. So you could say, keep this off the record, or this will be off the record.
Yeah.
Okay, exactly. Something private that you don't want him to announce. Very good. Next we have to go out on a limb. To go out on a limb. Ricardo, could you give us an example?
I try. I think he is very hungry when they ask for a ice.
Sorry, can you say one more time?
I think he is very hungry when he asks your boss for 25% rise.
He could be maybe greedy, you could say. Very greedy. So to go out on a limb means not to be greedy necessarily, but to take a risk on something, to do something risky.
Okay, thank you.
So thinking about that, if it means to do something risky, can you think of an example sentence, Ricardo, using to go out on a limb?
Risky. I don't know.
Okay, that's okay. Maybe some of your classmates could help you. Does anybody have an example?
Can I?
Go ahead, Imad.
Okay, I tried my best to reach the flight. No, I was too late, so I was in a hurry and get out on a limb to reach the flight.
To reach the flight?
Yeah. Or to catch the flight. Yeah. Catch the flight. Yeah.
Okay, maybe it could be, but as we had talked about, to go out on a limb was maybe to do something more risky. So what did you do, Imad, in your example sentence that was risky? What was the risk?
I meant that it was very risky to lose the flight or not to reach the airport at the time. Is it correct or not?
I see what you mean, but maybe if you're using it, I'm trying to think of a better way to phrase it. Because to go out on a limb is the part that would.
If I did something, for example, if I did something that is not good and that can have bad consequences, so I get out on a limb. I was like, oh, I'm afraid that was a very hard situation or something like that.
Well, usually here, when you're going out on a limb, you're doing something risky, but in hopes of something good happening. So, for example, in this example sentence, Henry went out on a limb when he asked his boss for the raise. So it was a risky thing to ask for, but he was hoping for a reward, the 25% raise.
Okay, the risk that he was risking to be fired if he asked for that raise.
Right. So maybe he
Okay.
could be fired if he asked for the raise. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Anybody else want to try an example sentence using this one?
Yes.
Yes.
Can I try?
You can all try. Okay, go ahead, Raul.
Can we use like this? Sarah went out on a limb when ride her bike without brakes.
Right, exactly. That sounds very dangerous. I would not recommend that. Okay, very good. But the thing to remember here maybe is there might have to be some sort of reward. So maybe her friends bet her that she couldn't ride her bike without her brakes. Okay, so she has to be risking something in hopes to get something out of it. Okay, very good. Who else would like to try an example?
Yeah, Huda.
Can I?
Yeah, go ahead, Nasser.
Yeah. I went out on a limb when I took 3 courses last month.
Okay, very good, very good. So you went out on a limb to take these courses. Maybe it was a lot of work, but you were hoping that it would be fruitful. Okay, perfect. And I heard, Denise, would you like to?
I went go out on a limb even though I have a lot of exam.
Okay.
But I didn't study.
Okay, good. So you could say you went out on a limb when you didn't study for the exams.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So that might be something that's risky, but you're hoping that you will do well on them anyway. All right, great. So hopefully that helps us to understand the meaning of going out on a limb a little bit more. Everybody had great examples. So next, let's go to Wanderson. Could you give us an example with this one, to pig out?
Yes. People in Brazil usually pig out at Sunday lunch. Tomorrow.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Are you planning on pigging out then?
No, but my father usually buy a lot of things for us, so I can't go.
Okay, very good, very good. So to pig out or to eat way too much, to eat a lot. Very good. Of course, anybody have any questions? Okay, let's go next to pipe down, to pipe down. And we have, Anil, would you like to give us an example sentence? Oh, I think he's gone. Let's go to Denise. Would you like to give us one?
I think try to pipe down. They are trying to solve this problem.
Okay, perfect, perfect. The only thing that I might say, Denise, is that this phrase to pipe down, it's not necessarily extremely rude. However, it's not really polite either. So instead of saying try to pipe down, you might just say pipe down. Because try to pipe down sounds kind of polite. And usually to pipe down is something that you say when you might be a little bit frustrated with somebody. Okay?
Okay, I understand. Thank you.
Okay, very good, very good. Any questions about this one? Then let's go next to rain check. We have rain check. Um, we have Elizabeth. Are you with us? Okay, you might need to unmute your microphone above the verbling chat. Otherwise, just let us know if you get your microphone working. But we'll go next to Ahmad. Ahmad, would you like to give us an example using raincheck?
Okay, I'm really busy next week. I'll ask for a rain check from my boss.
Okay, very good,
On
very
his,
good. You asked for a rain check. So maybe you had a meeting to go to and you want to reschedule it.
yeah.
Okay, exactly. So next we have
maybe I have another job interview.
Yes, it could be. It could be. Maybe you don't want to tell your boss about that. Okay, let's go next to get off scot-free. To get off scot-free. And let me see, we have Jose. Would you like to give us an example? Are you there, Jose?
Teacher, excuse me, I don't understand very well.
Okay, no problem. I'm not sure if you were in the class at this point. I'm not sure. But maybe somebody else can explain to us what it means to get off scot-free. Would anybody like to explain?
Yes, I can.
Okay, go ahead.
It's like if you did something and you make your way that you are not sentenced or no one will charge you for. Yeah. But if you did. Is there anyone okay? What's that? Jose maybe join the class. It's like if you did something and you make some bribe or make you yourself out of the charge. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe you did something but you get no punishment from it. So to get off scot-free is to have no punishment for something that you did. Okay, do you understand, Jose?
I have a question, and this is dishonest situation or legal?
It's not always something that's dishonest or illegal. So in this case, it would be something dishonest, but you can also use it for some kind of situation where maybe the person got lucky and they got off scot-free, or they didn't have to be punished for something.
Okay.
Okay, very good question. Any other questions? Would somebody like to give us an example sentence?
Yeah, I have one. You start the
Okay,
fight.
go ahead.
Yeah, you start the fight. So you don't get off scot-free about this. I'm going to talk with your manager, and I tell you you start the fight. Is that right?
Yeah, perfect. So if you started the fight, hopefully you won't get off scot-free if you tell the manager about it. Okay, perfect. So next we have to sit shotgun, to sit shotgun. Let me see. Ricardo, would you like to give us an example sentence?
Okay, I can try. Everybody run to sit shotgun before the planes arrive. Or before the planes take off.
Okay, so to sit shotgun, maybe you could use it for a plane, I'm not sure, but it's more typical to use it for a car, because usually you don't have the opportunity to sit shotgun in a plane, right?
Okay.
So it could be used for a plane, but usually the co-pilot is sitting shotgun, right?
Okay.
Okay, very good. So what
Talking
typically used for a car?
when we're talking to sit shotgun, you specifically talk about a car. Okay. The city.
Right, because you're talking about the seat next to the driver.
Okay.
I think Ricardo, maybe you're thinking of like a window seat.
I think so.
Right. So there are two different things. Sitting shotgun means specifically that one seat next to the driver or the passenger's seat. Okay? Okay, very good, very good. Next, we'll go to Raul. Would you like to give us an example with this one? Something fishy.
Okay, let me think about it. Look that cop. He has something fishy. I'm not sure, but he don't look like a good person.
Okay, very good, very good. So you could say that cop has something fishy about him. There's something fishy about him.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so something that causes you to think maybe he's not a good person, or maybe he's not a good cop. Okay, very good, very good. And next we'll go to Wanderson. Can you give us an example with spitting image?
Yes, I am the spitting image of my mother.
Okay, very good, very good. Is it true, Wanderson?
More or less, my face resembles her. It's really similar to her face.
Okay, very good. So you're the spitting image of your mother, or you look very close to your mother. Okay,
Yeah.
very good, very good. Next we have the ball is in your court. Denise, would you like to give us an example here?
If you want to dance well, that time you should study hard. So the ball is in your court.
Okay, perfect, perfect. You have to study hard, so the ball is in your court. It's your decision or your responsibility, maybe. Okay, perfect. We have two more. Let's see if we can finish them. To steal someone's thunder. Imad, would you like to give us an example? Are you with us, Imad? Okay, maybe we'll go to Jose. Could you give us an example sentence with this one, to steal someone's thunder, Jose? Your microphone might be muted, or maybe you have just run off, hopefully not. But we'll go to Raul. Raul, can you give us an example?
Okay, let me try again. I didn't understand too much this one, but okay. We did a really good software, but someone steal our thunder. No. Yeah.
Yeah, that could be. Okay, so maybe you did or you made a really good software, but someone stole your thunder. They took the credit or they took the attention away from you.
But only we can use this with the credit, or we can use if someone has stolen the idea too.
It's about the credit. It's about the credit.
Thank you.
Okay. Very good. And we have one more, like chickens with their heads cut off. And Ricardo, could you give us an example? Are you there, Ricardo?
Yes, just a moment. Let me see. Please. I try to read again.
So being like a chicken with its head cut off is maybe running frantically without knowing where you're going.
Okay, it's here. Like a chicken with their head cuts. Let me see. In the payment day, many people runs like a chicken with their heads cut to buy things.
Okay, very good, very good. So on payment day, many people run like chickens with their heads cut off. Okay, perfect. Could be true.
Thank you.
All right, so that was the end. I'm glad we had time to review all of our words. So I'll go ahead and take down the screen, but if you would like to practice those idioms more, the link is still in the VerbLink chat. So just scroll up to the link and you can see the idioms that we went over today. So thank you everyone for coming to class and participating. It was a pleasure to have you in class, and I hope to see you in future classes. Okay, everyone?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Yes,
teacher.
my pleasure. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye bye.
Thank you.